Hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, this is the first day we are going to work on our emoji mosaic. Now, remember, a mosaic is an image that's made up of small parts to make one big picture. All right, so the materials you're going to need today, you're going to need to look up some emojis. You don't have to print them off. They're going to be on your computer screen. You're going to choose which one you like. You're also going to need some construction paper. The colors I am going to need is going to be yellow, pink, brown, and blue, and I'll show you why in just a second. Of course, you're going to need some scissors, some kind of glue, whichever glue works best for you. I like the liquid glue for this project, and you're going to need a pencil. Pencil is going to be super helpful. All right, so let me set some of these supplies aside. Alrighty. So, in looking on the internet to find an emoji that I liked, I really thought that this mask emoji was very appropriate for this time we are in. But you can do any kind of emoji face you want to. It doesn't have to be a face. You can do any of the emojis out there that you like and that you can draw. So, using this one, I found one a little bit bigger that I like a little bit more. And if you guys notice, there's a cute little heart right here. So I'm going to add the little hearts. But do you see how there's just two lines at the top, but there's not any lines at the bottom? I didn't like that. So I'm going to add these lines in. So here is my emoji that I'm going to be making. Put that right over here. And my paper is not a regular piece of paper. This is a regular piece of paper. This is an 8x8 piece of paper, but you can do it any way you want to. It's going to be up to you. So in your house, if you're making a face, I suggest you grab a bowl to help you draw a circle. Here at school, I have little circle makers that I'm going to be using. All right. So you put down a bowl or a cup or something that's going to give you a good size circle. Please don't make any tiny emojis. So you want this emoji to fill the page. Then we are going to start off by drawing out all the different areas that you need to make with different papers. So in an effort to save time, I have pre-drawn my little emoji face. What I did first was I did the circle, and then I drew the mask, and I drew the eyes, and then I drew the heart, and I erased the part of the mask that was inside of here, and I erased part of the circle that was here as well. Now I know where all my colors are going to go. Just for you guys on screen, I want to darken my outside edge so you guys can see it a lot better. There we go. And then I'll also darken my mask. And like I said just a few minutes ago, I wanted the bottom of my mask to have lines as well, not just the top. And do the outside. All right, so to make this mosaic really look like a mosaic, I want to start with this heart and then do the eyes. But the thing is, you don't want just square pieces because square pieces aren't going to fit into these spaces. What you want to do is you want to have triangular pieces that are going to help fit inside the curves. So right here, when I do my strips, like I showed you guys last time, I'm going to take my strips, I'm going to leave that one big, and instead of cutting them into squares, I'm going to cut them into triangles. All I have to do is turn my scissors and it makes triangles instead of squares. And now I can easily go around the edges of the heart. And then I can take smaller triangles and have it turn. And then I'm just going to keep going until I fill in this whole heart. And then right here on the inside, I can take my triangle, make it smaller, and I can stick a triangle right here. And remember, we want to be able to see the paper underneath. I don't want you guys to completely cover up everything. So triangles are going to be way more helpful than squares, but you can, of course, fill in some squares. It's going to be the same business everywhere we go. Right here, I want to use nice small pieces. So I want to make a really small one. And then I can do really small squares. I can do triangles too if I need to. Alrighty, so I got the heart done and I got the eyes done. And then the next thing I want to do is the mask. Alright, so what I did first with the small little areas, now I'm just going to do lines of rectangles because this whole space is rectangles, so I don't need to do the little triangles. Think about your space, think about what would best fit in that area, and experiment. Don't just put glue down. See if your pieces will fit. Just like when I did the heart, I didn't put any glue down. I first saw if the pieces would fit nicely. And let's just keep going. Alright, so I had a tiny little area right here, so I decided to take my square, cut into some tiny rectangles so that I made sure to fill up this whole entire space. Alright, so I'm done with my blue, I'm done with my brown, and I am done with the pink. I can clean up my little pieces, save my big pieces. And then the last thing we need to do for today is going to be the circle, the yellow circle here. Hold it off for last. It's easier if you do the smaller areas first and then do these other areas. Now I wanted to show you guys, just like we did the heart, if we do triangles, it's going to work a lot better for the circle. So cut a nice long strip, tilt and cut triangles. And then I want to make sure that that's going to work. Place them without any glue. I can make sure that these other ones will fit inside of here. And if they don't fit, I can always come back and I can cut them so that they will fit. And that is how we go around the edge of an emoji circle. Always cut your pieces if you need to. So if this one seems like it's a little bit too long and it's touching my eye, all I have to do is come back here, cut that end off. All right, just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and fill up this entire thing. Right here, I'm gonna make sure I make a small piece for that. Right here, I'm gonna fill this in, and right here. So today is all about the emoji. Don't worry about the background. We're gonna do that stuff on another day. Hopefully you get this far done. That will be excellent. For right now, happy creating!